call today. I've been super excited for, and I've had my eye on it for a while, and not only because I have been feeling a sense of this craving come over me because the constant checking in with myself with things that I haven't had in my diet specifically that has changed a lot of things for me. And I noticed that it changes a lot of things for me, and it's not that it's so drastic that it's like, what are you doing differently? It's more along the lines of, how can I optimize just a little bit to recheck in with myself, and what can I benefit from? And one of those things happens to be this sacrament of sorts for me in particular. And I actually ran out of this particular sacrament about a month ago, so I have definitely felt a world of difference not this in my life. I have few things here and there that I have been able to use that does have this sacrament in it, but it's not to the potency that it feels like a ceremony in a sense. And to me, the ceremony is the biggest experience for me that I tend to be more sensitive to. When it's like in lesser potent quantity of whatever, it doesn't hit the same. So I took the leap. And ordered this because I have been an avid onlooker of this product, and it always piqued my interest, and I wanted to not only not just pull the trigger, but look into this a little bit more, and to know that when I was ready, I would feel extremely called to it, and this is that time. I felt extremely called to it, so here it is. And I got the smaller version of it. But this is a sustainable heirloom cacao, manna from heaven. This is by Connect Chocolate. Connect Chocolate serves a deep kinship and relationship to the indigenous peoples, and they allow the wisdom and the medicine of these sacraments to be their leading force in these goodies and these treats and this magic and this experience. So I want to read a little bit about what it says on the back of this, and then I'll explain a little bit more about what it is if it hasn't already described it in here. So, immerse yourself in the divine experience of Connect Chocolate's manna from heaven, a luxurious drinking chocolate crafted from the finest ceremonial cacao sourced from the heartlands of Peru and Guatemala. Our blends unite the rich and complex flavors of rare Peruvian chanco with the potent benefits of medicinal mushrooms, creating a heavenly beverage that nourishes both body and soul. Elegantly sweetened with the finest organic maple syrup, maple sugar, to unite a sensation of true delight. Oh, okay. Says, indulge in the ancient tradition of cacao while supporting sustainable practices that preserve the land and empower indigenous communities. Connect with the power of nature and elevate your spiritual wellness with every sip of manna from heaven. And it says the ingredients are sustainable heirloom cacao and organic high-grade maple sugar, as well as medicinal mushrooms. And it goes on to like tell you what is how, like the servings, per servings of each gram and all the things. So, slightly a little bit more about this. The reason I felt so called to this one in particular was I wanted something that I knew I would not only benefit from because it had cacao, but because medicinal mushrooms are just such a staple, I think, in this day and age, especially when we have been so distant and disconnected from our origins and from nature itself and from the actual nutrients that comes from Mother Earth itself. So anything that connects all of these things, feels to me like such a gift and such a treat that I, in general, just want more of and want readily available. And I actually found this particular brand from, oh my gosh, every single time I try to think of them, I completely just, like, their name blows out of my mind, like it's nowhere to be found, and that just feels awful because I use them for all of my what am I trying to say? To find my medicine and supporting indigenous tribes. But wow, cannot think of them. Wow. Anyway, I found them through them, and they have plenty of other things to offer, items to offer on their shop, so highly recommend. However, this is the first time I'm having their medicinal mushroom cacao blend. I've used their 30-day protocol. That is a morning and night little cacao chip. It looks like a little round dollop of cacao, and that was just so subtle and just enough to help with maybe being a little bit more present during my day. I actually didn't do it through its 30-day, and that could be a huge proportionate, I can't think of the word, proportion, whatever the word is, as to why maybe I didn't benefit enough from it, or didn't, like whatever it was supposed to be used in and how it was supposed to be used in. I just kind of went when I felt called, and even that is like so special in and of itself. But the reason it was a night and day 30-day thing, I'm assuming, of course, it would be of more benefit to do it for a straight 30 days, which I did not do, which I highly recommend doing, because if you are in ever a space that feels a little less distant from your heart, that maybe would bring you into a space of presence, beingness, compassion, all of the things, cacao is the medicine that I tend to highly recommend. So, bridging, again, all of these things. Here is the chocolate and its little gold tin foil, and it's pretty thick weighted bars. And I remember, I was trying to think also by saying, because I forgot, but also remember, which version this is Thai Sunshine, but I forgot what specifically it enhances. I know it does have something to do with creativity, a little bit of presence awareness, and there was something else that was like, when I was reading the description of it, it was like, wow, that just sounds so special. So if you are ever interested, I'm not sponsored at all. I'm not sponsored. They do not sponsor me. Vice versa, all the things. this is just something that I know already I'm going to benefit from, that I'm going to enjoy. So if you do feel called, this is Connect Chocolate. Go to their website, and they have a bunch of different, what am I trying to say? Not strains, but blends, and maybe strains if you want to look at it that way too. But they're blends of the chocolate and medicinal mushrooms. There's different things that like help with in particular. Wow, it's I've been at work, my 9 to 5 job, so like coming home and trying to explain this, but being so excited for it, like I'm everywhere all at the same time. So please forgive me. I'm outside on my porch, so if you hear background noises, that's also why. But anyway, yes, super excited for this. Can't wait to share what I have been receiving from this. I will be using this as a micro dose supplement, and likely in my mornings, and I just cannot wait to be present with this beautiful medicine again, because I have been missing out on my cacao medicine. I've been missing that cacao medicine, and she has been calling to me, she's been speaking to me, and it just feels like home again. So having this with me is, again, such a treat. Feels like a gift, of course, from Mother Earth, from myself, from the divine, from creation, all the things. So highly recommend. Can't wait to share a little bit more about what comes of this for me. So that is my share. I'll likely put a little bit of information of them in the section that gives all of the abouts, or wherever I post this, you'll have a little bit of information about it. So I look forward to unwinding a little bit more of this with you. So until then, thank you for listening. Talk soon.